Hey guys, I thought I would film a pregnancy update today because I am now just over 6 months and I haven't filmed one for a while, so I thought I would do a little update. I really like looking back on these as well because I have so many from when I was pregnant with Grayson. I haven't done as many this time just because I feel like there hasn't been that much to update, and I don't know, I've just felt a bit weird about doing like pregnancy related videos. I realised that I've only done 2 so far and I'm now just over 6 months pregnant, and I do want to be able to look back at this. I've written a list down on my phone because my memory is awful. Like, I swear to God, mum brain or like pregnancy brain, whatever you want to call it, it is an actual thing. I'll start with the physical stuff because I have had a few more physical signs, I guess. First one being leg cramps, and I remember getting this with Grayson as well at this stage, and the further along I got, the more leg cramps I got, and it tends to be like either when I'm sleeping or when I get up in the morning, and they're so painful. I hate leg cramp. They're quite bad to the point where they like bruise my muscle, but I've only just started getting them, so I feel quite lucky that I've missed out so far. In my last couple of pregnancy updates, I think I remember saying how much I was enjoying this pregnancy and how different it was and that type of thing, but I have had since then 2 or 3 hormonal days, which isn't bad going at all compared to my pregnancy with Grayson, where I basically was just a hormonal mess the whole time and I just felt really down and horrible. So I've had about 2 or 3 days, all split up actually, where I've just felt down or self-conscious or just not very good, like just really low. And when they happened, I was so worried that that would be it for the rest of my pregnancy, because that's what my pregnancy was like with Grayson. That's what I felt like the whole time. So when I woke up feeling like that those couple of times, I was like, oh no, I was really enjoying this, now it's going to be ruined. But luckily it's kind of just been a day thing, or like a couple of days, and then it's gone again, and then I felt really good and positive and happy again. But yeah, the hormones have been like a little bit up and down, but I still don't feel like I've been that raging like crazy pregnant person that I was in my first pregnancy. Movement wise, I've been getting so much movement. Like, this baby is wriggling around pretty much all day. At this point it's still really nice, like I really love feeling it, and it's not uncomfortable yet. Their movements are strong, but they're not big enough for like to hurt. With the end of Grace's pregnancy, he spent the majority of his days tucked up in my ribs punching me, and that wasn't the best. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying the movement, and I don't know, when the baby doesn't move for a little while, it does make me feel a little bit anxious, which I know is ridiculous because they obviously have to have like periods where they're resting or where they just don't really feel like moving. So I think that's the like nervous pregnant person in me coming out. Like, I do get a bit anxious when I haven't felt the baby move for a little while, but most days he or she is very active. Oh, also the babies are actually now getting hiccups, which I remember from my pregnancy with Grayson as well, and I love it. I think it's so cute. They're not big enough yet or strong enough yet to keep me awake. Yeah, just enough to notice, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Now I'm in my 3rd trimester, which is crazy. Like, I don't know where the time has gone, but I've just started getting more kind of like growing pains, which in my first pregnancy I felt really anxious about because I didn't really know that you got those, so I just thought something was wrong. Whereas this time I know it feels the same as last time, so when I do get them I'm not worried. They're just a little bit uncomfortable, but that's what happens when your body is like stretching to grow a human, I guess. I also feel like I've got to that really awkward stage now where I can't shave, I can't get in and out of the car very easily, getting out of bed's quite difficult, putting like shoes on is getting hard as well, unless they're like flip-flops. I think I'm quite lucky that I'm going to be probably living in flip-flops the whole summer. I'm not sure how lucky that I'm going to be heavily pregnant in the summer, it depends how hot it is here. But yeah, just reached that kind of awkward stage where I can still do stuff myself, but it is a lot more effort and a lot more difficult. I actually made Grayson do the buckles up on my sandals the other day because I couldn't reach them and it was really uncomfortable, so he did them for me, which was really sweet. One thing that has returned is the tiredness. I feel tired very quickly and easily. I don't know if that might be partly to do with the fact that we have moved house over the last 3 weeks, so we've been doing a lot of unpacking. I haven't had Grayson in the nursery yet, so I've been like full-time looking after him, where normally I would have like a couple of days a week where he was at nursery so I could kind of get things done. So that's kind of exhausting as well. So I don't know if it's to do with that or if it is just the pregnancy, but I have been very, very, very tired over the last month or so, I would say. And I get tired really easily, so like in the mornings after we've done breakfast and I've cleaned up and we've kind of got ready to go out, I then feel tired, which is a bit ridiculous. One of the only annoying things about this pregnancy is how hungry I am all the time now. I'll eat dinner and then I will like do whatever it is I'm doing that evening, like working or tidying up or whatever, and then I'm hungry again at bedtime. It's really irritating. So I started keeping like these little, I think they're called Nutrimum or something. They're like little, I guess like cereal bars, but they have like special vitamins and stuff in for pregnant people. I got them from Waitrose. I will try and find them and link them down below if anyone's interested in that type of thing. But I've put those in my bedroom so I can kind of like have a snack to hand, because I just got like really bored of going down all the stairs so late at night to get snacks. So I was like, oh, I might as well just put some snacks in my bedroom. I have started thinking about birth again, which is slightly terrifying that I have to do that again pretty soon, and I feel like it's going to be here before I know it. I think I am going to try and... Why is that so creaky? That was so creepy. But I'm like, oh, don't make me do it. But anyway, I think what I would like to do is very similar to my birth with Grayson. I had a water birth with Grayson and I did hypnobirth, which I feel like helped me so much, but I don't feel like I had a typical hypnobirth. I feel like it helped me, but I feel like I could do it better this time because I kind of know what to expect and I know what I'm doing. I think this time I might potentially try and do a home birth. I haven't spoken to my midwife about it yet because I've changed midwives since we've moved, so I haven't met my new midwife yet, so I want to have like a big chat with her about that. It's kind of a scary thought, but I just think it would be so lovely to give birth at home and be at home. It also means that Grayson can be part of it straight away, and yeah, I don't know, it's just something I'm thinking of at the moment. But I would really like to do a hypnobirth again and have a water birth again, and I have found the most amazing hypnobirth teacher called Siobhan. She has an Instagram account called the Positive Birth Company, and she's just like got the most relaxing voice in the world. And she also deals with all the placenta stuff. I don't know the correct term for it, but I really want to this time have my placenta made into like pills so I can take them after my birth, because the benefits are meant to be like incredible. I've been reading a bit about that and I just find it really interesting, and I'm intrigued as to whether I'm going to feel the benefit from that. So she does that as well. So she's going to be my hypnobirth teacher and my like placenta lady. If anyone's ever done like the placenta thing or the placenta smoothie or whatever, let me know what your experience was like, because I'd be really interested to read some like honest stories. So that's what I'm thinking of doing at the moment. Obviously I know that when you give birth sometimes it doesn't always go the way you would like it to, so I am just gonna kind of go with the flow, I think, and if it doesn't turn out how I want it to, then that's absolutely fine. I can still use hypnobirth as a tool, which I think is really helpful anyway. Yeah, all in all, I'm still feeling really, really good generally, like really happy, really content, really just like quite comfortable, a little bit awkward but still quite comfortable, and just looking forward to the rest of my pregnancy. I feel like I don't know, I've got to that stage now where I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be really sad when this is over. I think I'm just going to want to be pregnant again straight away. I know I sound like a crazy person saying that, but yeah, I think I'll be sad when it's over. Oh, before I go, I'll show you a little bump shot. So that's the bump, 6 months. From the side. Anyway, that is my update for 6 months, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Hope you enjoyed this update, and let me know about the whole like placenta thing. Alright, see you guys later. Bye!